Hello everyone, this is for class Cultural Heritage Tourism, led by Dr.Munira. Today we will learn Chapter 4 of Cultural Heritage Management. Cultural Heritage Management, or CHM, is crucial for preserving the legacy of past generations. It ensures that future generations can appreciate and learn from their history. CHM involves managing and protecting cultural assets, both tangible and intangible. This includes historic sites, artifacts, traditions, and customs. These elements offer a window into the lives and values of those who came before us. CHM recognizes the importance of maintaining cultural values. These values bind communities together and provide a sense of identity. By preserving cultural heritage, we honor the traditions and beliefs that have shaped societies over time. This transmission of knowledge across generations is a fundamental aspect of CHM. Through careful management and preservation, we can ensure that these cultural treasures continue to enrich the lives of generations to come. CHM is not just about preserving the past, it's about inspiring the future. CHM operates on several core concepts. These principles guide the management and preservation of cultural heritage. One fundamental principle is the conservation of representative samples. This means selecting and protecting sites or objects that best exemplify a particular culture or historical period. Another crucial aspect is recognizing the intrinsic values of cultural heritage. These values go beyond economic or aesthetic considerations. They encompass the historical, spiritual, social, and cultural significance of heritage assets. Public presentation and interpretation are also essential components of CHM. This involves making cultural heritage accessible to the public through museums, exhibitions, and educational programs. CHM acknowledges the diversity of cultural heritage, encompassing both tangible and intangible forms, as we'll explore further in the next section. Cultural heritage exists in both tangible and intangible forms. Tangible heritage refers to physical objects like buildings, monuments, and artifacts. Conversely, intangible heritage encompasses traditions, rituals, skills, and knowledge. Malaysia, with its rich and diverse cultural tapestry, offers a compelling illustration of this duality. The country boasts an array of tangible heritage sites. These range from the ancient ruins of Bujang Valley to the colonial architecture of Georgetown. Equally significant is Malaysia's intangible cultural heritage. This includes vibrant traditions like the Makyong theatre, Silat martial arts, and the intricate art of batik making. Preserving both tangible and intangible heritage is crucial for maintaining cultural identity and continuity in Malaysia. Effective CHM requires the active participation of various stakeholders. Stakeholders are individuals or groups with an interest in or responsibility for protecting cultural heritage. These stakeholders can include government agencies, heritage professionals, local communities, and cultural groups. Each stakeholder brings unique perspectives and expertise to the table. Government agencies, for instance, play a crucial role in developing policies and regulations related to cultural heritage protection. Heritage professionals, such as archaeologists, architects, and museum curators, offer specialized knowledge in conservation and interpretation. Their expertise is essential for ensuring that heritage sites and objects are managed and preserved according to international standards. The interplay of tourism and cultural heritage management. Tourism and cultural heritage management share a complex and often intertwined relationship. Cultural tourism, where travelers seek to experience and learn about different cultures, has emerged as a significant driver of economic growth for many countries, including Malaysia. Historic sites, museums, and cultural events attract visitors from around the globe, generating revenue and creating employment opportunities. However, this influx of tourists can also pose challenges for cultural heritage management. The pressure to accommodate large numbers of visitors can strain the capacity of heritage sites, leading to wear and tear on delicate structures. Moreover, the commodification of culture for tourism purposes can sometimes result in the distortion or misrepresentation of cultural practices. Finding a balance between leveraging tourism for economic benefit and safeguarding cultural heritage for future generations is a key challenge in cultural heritage management. The positive impacts of tourism on cultural heritage. When managed responsibly, tourism can offer several positive impacts on cultural heritage. First and foremost, it can generate much-needed revenue for the conservation and preservation of heritage sites. Entrance fees, donations, and government funding allocated from tourism revenue can support restoration projects, archaeological excavations, and the development of interpretive centers. Furthermore, tourism can raise awareness about the importance of cultural heritage. As visitors experience and learn about different cultures, they gain a deeper appreciation for the need to protect and preserve these treasures. This heightened awareness can translate into increased support for conservation efforts. Tourism can also serve as a catalyst for economic development in local communities. The negative impacts of tourism on cultural heritage. While tourism can bring economic benefits and raise awareness about cultural heritage, it also has the potential to negatively impact the very sites and traditions it seeks to celebrate. One significant concern is the issue of over-tourism. When visitor numbers exceed a site's carrying capacity, it can lead to overcrowding, damage to delicate structures, and increased pollution. Excessive foot traffic can erode ancient pathways, while the constant flash of cameras can fade delicate paintings on temple walls. Another potential downside is the commodification of culture. In an effort to cater to tourist demands, authentic cultural practices can be simplified, altered, or even staged, leading to a loss of their original meaning and significance. This commodification can erode the integrity of cultural traditions and create a superficial representation of culture. Section 9. Balancing tourism and conservation, a delicate dance. The relationship between tourism and cultural heritage requires a delicate dance between maximizing economic benefits and ensuring the long-term preservation of cultural assets. Striking this balance is crucial for achieving sustainable heritage management. One approach to mitigating the negative impacts of tourism is to implement visitor management strategies. This can involve limiting the number of visitors allowed at a site each day, establishing designated pathways to minimize impact on fragile areas, and enforcing strict rules against touching or damaging artifacts. Another important aspect is to involve local communities in the tourism planning process. By giving communities a voice in how their heritage is presented and managed, tourism can be developed in a way that respects local values and benefits local economies. Conclusion: sustainable heritage management for future generations. In conclusion, cultural heritage management, CHM, is essential for preserving the legacies of the past and ensuring that future generations can learn from and appreciate their cultural heritage. Malaysia, with its rich tapestry of tangible and intangible heritage, exemplifies the challenges and opportunities inherent in balancing tourism and conservation. By embracing sustainable heritage management practices, we can harness the economic benefits of tourism while safeguarding cultural assets for future generations. This requires a collaborative approach involving government agencies, heritage professionals, local communities, and tourists alike. Ultimately, the goal is to ensure that cultural heritage continues to enrich our lives and inspire future generations.